Good morning, everybody. It's FOMC day. Let's see what's going on. So I changed this to monthly chart, but tomorrow I will check it again. Okay. Um, um, the thing is, market is not open yet, so I cannot show monthly chart on the equities, but index is there. Because the first candle of the month is in, we can show it. So let's see what's going on. So yesterday was crazy. First of all, 2 days ago, 4 hour MACD was dead crossing on indexes, and then daily MACD was near golden cross. And I posted it was confusing, like which one to trust. But we all learned that 4 hour is much more reliable than the daily, because lower time frames are what establish the longer time frames. And into the close, we got some huge sell orders. I just shared it on Apple and Microsoft. They clearly exit. Was like a 4 billion, few $1 billion of orders that just came in. And let's see what's going on pre-market. It's FOMC day at 10 a.m. We got some big reports coming in. We have ISM, PMI, and then we have JOLTS coming in, and then 2 p.m. FOMC rate decision. Most likely is nothing gonna be changed. 99% chance, but it's all about how Powell is gonna talk. His tone, the question and answers, what he's gonna say. Those are the most important key things that's gonna move the market. Maybe push it down, maybe push it up. We'll see. Pre-market right now. So we got a big sell-off into the close, and right now is some oversold bounce up. Pre-market right now 5, 15, 30, 1 hours upward. 4 hour in general is still very bearish, and daily MACD was near golden cross, but right now, as you can see here, diverted down on this big drop. Weeklies are still very bearish. As you can see here on the monthly chart on the ES, we got first dark blue bar. And good morning, Amnat. And as you can see here, let me fix this one. Monthly chart. Okay. So you can see here, last time that it happened is when it gave the last all-time high. We got a dark blue bar, 4800, 4800 it hit. We got dark blue bars, and it was just rolling down. Yes, it didn't go like a non-stop roll down. It few times went up and down, but then but the trend was in general down. And the MACD on the monthly dead cross, like 1 month, 2 months later. So just keep that in mind. um, we have to see how the month closes. So anyhow, NQ, same thing like ES. 5, 15, 31 hours upward. 4 hour in general very bearish. We got dark blue bar there. And again, same thing here. When we got a dark blue bar, here's the interesting part. The dark blue bar, it happened here, but then 2 months later the big drop happened. So you can see here, the dark blue bar, like it gave here when it was at the top, and the next month is still we were near high, and then the big drop happened 2 3 months later. So we'll see. And keep in mind, Corona changed market a lot. Corona changed market behavior a lot. Usually market is sell in May, go away. That's an old saying in the stock market. But last few years it was the opposite. A lot of times June and July was very bullish months into the August, and September was very bearish. So we'll see if this trend is gonna change or not. Just keep that in mind. Um, Dow Jones already the second months. Right now we have the dark blue bars. RUT, RTY. Again, dark blue bar there on monthly, and daily MACD was golden cross, now dead crossing. DXY, DXY, sorry about that. DXY going lower. That's a good thing. The lower it goes can help text bounce up. But in general, it's very bullish and weekly. Um, and also USD JPY, that's causing a lot of trouble. Um, 10-year notes to pulling back. That's a good thing. We'll see. Powell is going to have a big effect on this. Pre-market right now 15:30 1 hour is on 10 years lower and is opening below 4.652. If anytime it gets near 5 or past 5, it's gonna be catastrophe for market. A lot of That's gonna be very bad. But for now, every time it gets close to it, it gives a pullback. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Wix is opening 2-3% higher. 4 hour got a golden cross yesterday. Still in general is very bullish on weekly, and monthly was golden cross last month, but because of the big pullback it diverted down again. But with this new months right now it's getting golden cross again, so keep that in mind on weeks too. Weeks, as you can see here, whenever golden cross happens, craziest stuff happens. You can see here, again here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. um, SPX too, so it's opening, let me see, ES right now is at 0.28, so 14 points lower. So SPX is opening at 5010. It's all about 50 5005. So if 5005 breaks, let me fix this one. So if 5005 breaks today, we're looking at 49.91. That's the next major. Below that, we can go straight down to 49.48. Keep in mind, last trend that we went down, the low was around 49.60, 49.50. So if that one breaks, then market is in big trouble. If anytime you see 49.50 breaks, we can go straight down to 4900, 48.50 and lower level. But we'll see what Powell is going to say. Need to get above 50.51 for recovery back to these are the major level: 50.69, 50.98 and 51.28. BTC went under 60k. Weekly MACD is dead cross. It's just continuing going on low trend, downtrend. But keep in mind the deep buyers are super active. It went to 56k and now is coming back 2k up. So yeah, it's not like big time like non-stop flushy. ETH, nothing exciting there. Apple was crazy into the close yesterday. It was a clear big exit. Earning is coming up this week, so we'll see what's gonna be. As you can see here, monthly MACD is dead cross, but it's all up to earning. For today, watch 71.47 and 168.71 breaks. Either way, can make a bigger move. If it opens and jumps up, 171.47 is the big next target. Above that, can run up to the higher level. Pre-market right now, 15:30 is upward. Need to get a 1 hour MACD golden cross for run up. If you see 15:30 MACD dead cross, then we can go down all the way down to 166.15. Keep in mind, market was very bearish into the close yesterday. Was very bearish intraday, and right now a lot of names 15:30 MACD is upward. So if you see any name 15:30 MACD dead crosses and breaks low of yesterday, it can dive down. At first, if you see 15:30 MACD dead cross, it can go to the target. The next target is low of the day of yesterday. But if it breaks that one, then roll down, bigger down, low roll down. Amazon earning was good, not bad, and jumped up 5, 15, 31 hours upward, 4 hours near golden cross. But keep in mind, Google and Microsoft, they had good earning and they faded a lot. So we'll see if that's gonna happen to Amazon too. 182.06, that's a key level to watch. If it does break that one, we're looking at 185, 188. Yesterday high was 186.43, so we'll see if it's gonna get there. If it can hold 180, then lower levels are 177, 174 and 173. Wait for the 15 and 30. That's a sign for a fade. 15 and 30 MACD dead cross. Nvidia, Nvidia, SMCI heard it a lot. AMD too, and but it's still holding up above the 845.8 major level. Even if it went low below it, it recovered fast above it. In general, daily MACD is golden cross, and the earning is like 2-3 weeks away. But keep in mind, weekly MACD is dead cross. It's still very bullish on monthly. Pre-market right now, 15:30 is upward. 5 is just undecided. So watch 849, 845. If it does break that one, then roll down to the lower level, 835, 824, 817. Need to get above 856 for running up to 863 and recover a higher level. AVGO, weak into the close yesterday too. Some sell-off came into the close, so 1281 if you can hold it, back to 1267 if it gets crazy. Next major 1244 and 1218. Need to get above 1304 for bigger recovery upward. 1304 pass, 1320 is the next target. 15 is up, 30 MACD is near golden cross. Need to get a 1 hour MACD golden cross for an up, but keep in mind in general 4 hour MACD is dead cross. Coin following BTC. Finally touchdown 194.66 before market, and the earning is coming up this week, so that's a key thing to watch. If 194 can hold it this week, we're looking for 190, 186, 183. If it gets above 201, if BTC does more recovery, then we're looking at 207, 212. 1 hour MACD is near golden cross, so it is possible to have some recovery at open. Then we'll see if it's gonna fail or roll down again. Netflix, we got a dark blue bar on the monthly, just keep that in mind. It's yo-yo action there for now. It goes up, then it gets sold, it goes down, it gets deep buy. So it's just hovering around 550. It goes above it, comes back to it, it goes below it, comes back to it. 547 can hold it, 545, 543, 542, 548 if it passes. We're looking at 551, 553. Meta, it showed a lot of strength yesterday, but into the close it got weakened again. Um, it's still 4 hour MACD is upward, 1 hour MACD and 31 hour 15 is upward. So if it jumps up again, 433, 437, deep buy is not giving up on this name. In general, it's still very bearish on daily and weekly, but monthly we don't have a dark blue bar yet. Tesla, what a disaster! That was crazy. In general, it's still very bullish on daily. Weekly MACD was golden cross yesterday, but due to this big pullback, it's diverting down, and premiums got crushed yesterday, big time. So it went down to 178. That's a major level. 178, 177.59. It touched it down, and so far we got some bounce up. So watch 183.35. If it passes that one, then it can go for a bigger recovery. If you see 1 hour MACD golden cross, it can go for bigger recovery. Targets are 184, 186, maybe goes to 189, who knows. But if you see it fails to run up and it consolidate, and 181.15 can hold it back to 178, 177.59. Below 177, those are the next target. FOMC, big effect on this one. Rate decision has a huge effect because they're selling cars that depends on rates. Microsoft was super weak yesterday. 4 hour was dead cross. All the indicators were pointing down, and it broke down and went all the way down, and close was very bearish. Big sell volume came into the close. Yeah, there was a 2 billion sell in Microsoft, and yeah, that was the biggest order into the close. Pre-market doing some recovery, 1 2 3 points higher. 15 31 hour is upward. 4 hour in general is still very bearish. Daily and weekly same thing. So right now 180, 389 and 393 is hovering between them. If it breaks anytime 393, can go for a bigger recovery. 394, 396, 397. If FOMC is good, 400 at minimum can come. If 389 breaks again, we're looking at 386, 384 and 380. Those are the next major level. Google, Google was just crazy. First of all, yesterday, the day before was weakening, and then yesterday it opened, showed some strength at the open, and then it started weakening again, and then rolled down. Um, so key level to watch is 164 and 163. If 164 passes, 165 is the next target. That's a major level. Above that, we can run up again and go for recovery. I like that the 1 hour MACD is golden cross. So watch 165. If that one passes and FOMC good, can go all the way back to 168, 65. Keep in mind it has dividend and good earning, and if market become good, this is one of the first things that should recover. It should, but if it doesn't, that's a telling that even if names have good earning, don't rely on it. 163, 162, 43, those are supports. If 162 can hold it, next levels are 161, 160 and 159.86, next major level. AMD, earning down, and right now is opening 8 points lower. In general, 4 hour very bearish. 1530 is upward, so 150, 102, 149, 43. Those are the two key levels you want to watch. Breaks either one, can go make a bigger move. Above 151 can go for a bigger recovery. 152, 154, 156. If 149 can hold it, then roll down to 146.87, next major level. It went as low as 143, so if 146 can hold it, retest of that level 143. 146 if you can't hold it. Next major is 142.72. SMCI earning, the market didn't like it, but it was good. So 1530 is upward. Premium is gonna be crushed on both sides most likely because that huge move at 60 points move is SMCI is something normal move for SMCI. So it's not extra out of order, but usually it does that intraday. So key levels to watch today is 793 and 752. It went as low as 720 yesterday and as high as 945, 947. So if 752 breaks, 777, if we can hold it, back to 761, 752. If below 752, can go all the way down to 720 and 710. But if 793 and 800 major breaks, mental level 800, we can run back to 807, 830, and 853. We'll see market reaction. SPY, it went to 500 and doing some recovery so far. So this one, to do 501, 79, and 553. Those are the next key levels to watch. Breaks either one, bigger move comes. Above 501 can go 503, 504. Below 500 can go to 499, 499.75 if it breaks. Next majors are 498, 497, 496.45. QQQ, same thing like SPY and indicators. Need to get 425 pass for running up. 428, 431. If you see Microsoft, Google, and Amazon continue going higher, there's gonna be more recovery in QQQ. But if they fade, 420 if it breaks, 418, 417 can come. That's pretty much it on the major names. MSTR is surprisingly, actually, it's not falling bigger. BTC is like 2% lower, but this one is holding up. Weekly MACD is dead cross 1031 if you can hold it. We're looking at 1,988, 974. Those are the next major. Until the 1 hour is interesting, is getting near golden cross. But until the 4 hour doesn't show yellow bar or golden cross, don't expect a major bounce up. I think if BTC does a bounce up big time, this one can go for like 100, at least minimum 100, $300 points up. What else we got here? Boeing was super weak yesterday. It had a nice jump up at the open. It opened down yesterday and then it nice jumped up. But then it got weakening, 1530 MACD dead cross, and then it went lower. That's why I always say pay attention to the 15 and 30. So this one you can see here yesterday, 15 dead cross here at 11:45, and 30 was already downward, but it was still holding up. But once it started rolling down and we got the red bar on TTM squeeze, it was just a non-stop into the close. So that's something to note. Technical always to watch for. It's hovering around 167, 63. If it continues lower, 165, that's the next key level. Below that, those are the levels to watch. If it bounces up, 170 is the next key level. What else you got here? That's pretty much it, I think. Caterpillar was very weak yesterday too. SPUX, Starbucks, that is insane. New 52 weeks low, and this one, let's see, need to get above 78.45 for recovery. Otherwise, this is in a big trouble. Let me see, 78.45, 61. Oh boy, this video is getting long. Change this date. All right, so 74 is 88 if you can hold it. Next major is 72. Below that, it can go all the way down to 65, 61 for the longer targets. Pins was good earning, so keep in mind on that one. If 40 passes, can go for a bigger run up there. What else? CVS big dump. This one, yeah, it's going crazy right now, but I'm not following on that one. CGC was crazy. I missed this one. I saw the news at 1 p.m. yesterday that came. It jumped 80%. That is insane. It was just crazy. At 1 p.m. they got the news from marijuana, and it was just, this was the biggest runner. Anyhow, that's pretty much it. Market is continuing recovering pre-market, but keep in mind, don't forget the rule. In bearish trend, market opens strong and then it fades and goes lower. So that's keep that in mind. If you see 1530 MACD dead cross on any name, if you see first five and then 1530 follows, then it can roll down and go to the low of the yesterday. Breaks that, bigger trouble. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please like the video, subscribe. Thank you, Tija, and have a beautiful day and be cautious. It's FOMC day.